Hey everybody, Jason Kissel here. Um, Looking at this thing inside of Gmail, if you are a Google user, that is called Change Layout. I think it's really cool. It's a newsletter type thing. I don't know all the details. This is kind of how these videos are going these days. I might actually try to Google some details as I go. That's super professional. But yeah, if you send out anything with any regular programming, a newsletter or anything, and you create it currently with like a Google slide. I've done that before, Google Doc, or you create like a Google drawing or something like that, and you send it out as a PDF, and it has a bunch of links on it, and it's just kind of like general information you're sending out to people. This is kind of a really cool situation here that I've only used once, but I really like the idea of it. So, uh, kind of curious to see where it ends up. So, in my email, I compose a message, excuse me, and I'm going to go down here to this little option that says choose layout. And you already see that I've already customized some things. So let's go to default styling, which is the next thing you're going to do when you first click on this. You can put a logo at the top. So that's the same logo I use for my all of my branding. I used to have a handlebar mustache, and then the pandemic and masks ruined it. I never got it back. Maybe I should bring it back. Um, so that's like my, my little icon in Google and all of that. So if you have something like that or your school district or whatever, you can do that. You can create a color palette, which is really cool. I just picked the most obnoxious neon green, but basically you just pick a color. I guess I can show you, and it will automatically create a palette for you. Okay, so you don't have to really do anything with that. It just creates a palette. And then you choose your font, same fonts you can have in Gmail. That's the most limiting thing I've realized so far is the fonts. If you can get over your love of fonts and needing it all to be perfect, then you can probably really enjoy this. Footer detail is really cool. That's my footer that I normally have, and you can add in these little links, and you get all these different options here. Okay, so depending on your world, whatever makes more sense for you. So these make sense in my world, right? My website, my email, my YouTube channel, but like your school's Twitter account or something might make more sense in your world, or you don't need three. You can maybe just have one, right? But I thought it was kind of cool that I could add this. So I'm gonna hit cancel because I don't want to save that color. And then it will kind of put all of that information. I wish I could make this bigger, but that's all right. It'll kind of put all of that styling within each one of these. So you can see like there's your where your logo ends up. Here's your footer, and here's the links. Right, those icons change based on what you selected in default styling. All right, so now you've got all these different options. There's really, I think, what, five options? One, two, three, four, five. Oh, six options, and then the inverted, so the colors are just different, right? So um, it's the same content in here, it's just inverted. So this one looks like you can have one link in here. You could link your image if you wanted to, but people would have to know to click on that. This one, no image, just text. So even this, like just with one button, the button makes things look so professional to me. I seriously, it's really, really small detail, but I really like the way that looks. You got a little tickle. And then you've got these other ones, right? So you've got a bigger announcement. This one's nice. You can link these two things. So if you have, two or three things, and I'll show you, you can delete extra. You can't add more in. Well, maybe you can. I don't know. Again, I've only made one of these, so I'm not an expert. But the newsletter is kind of cool. This is the one I used because I thought I had a lot of links I wanted to get on there, so I could link something here, and I did. I linked something behind those, and then I actually created some stuff in Canva and linked behind those. Right. Um, you got your options here for link, right? You got buttons, so it says new service, but just think whatever button you want to push. It could be sign up for something, but it could also be like check out the new resource, or it could be here's the new update for whatever. It doesn't have to be anything. And then you've got this last one, right? So I don't think of it as like referral, new service, newsletter. Think of it as like I have three things I want to share and images for each one of those three. What one fits my needs the best, right? So like if that, let's use this because that works well. And then you just pick like inverted just means you're going to get color, which that bright green is a lot. On the sides, the other way was the green was kind of worked into here. Okay, so now you have this, right? It's just built literally within an email. And you get all these options to remove sections. So if you don't actually want this, so you can change all of this too, which is really nice. But you see how I don't, again, maybe there's a way to add more, but I don't see that. I wouldn't be surprised if they, uh, added that eventually because it looks kind of like building Google site a little bit, right? So you can just new services. So I struggle with this. Somebody can help me here, but like every time I try to change this, it changes back to my old font. Like I can never get it to work, which is really annoying. For December. All right, so maybe I have some new services, but even though that's annoying to me, I can still just go in here and I can change back to sans serif. Oh, back to sans serif and huge. Again, that text part is super limiting, so that could be a deal breaker for you. Bold, change the color if I want. You can do all those things, right? So if I want to, I can do that. All right. In here, now here's where you get, you can change the image. So you just go in and you get your own image. I got a lot of dumb images of myself. You can edit the the alt text, which is nice, and then you can also add a link in here. So if you wanted to, you could prompt people in here to say like, click on the image above to learn more. The button is really nice. So let's say I wanted them to just go to our district homepage. All right, it still says sign up, but I can just edit this, right? District. And again, see how it went back? Like if somebody could help me not do that, that would be really nice. But I'm not having success with that. So I gotta go change my font, which is a bit of a pain. But there we go. Okay, so the button's there, it's live. It's really nice. And then you can make this whatever you want, or let's say you don't really want this. You just wanted two pictures down there, right? I can just get rid of all this extra stuff. All right, now I just have whatever I wanted with two pictures. And I can link my two other things here. I can change these buttons as well. And I'm good. I can even link the same thing here as I link on the button. So if they click the wrong thing, it doesn't actually matter, right? And then you just type in your recipients and who it's going to, and you send it out. I mean, that's really nice. So I haven't actually done this, but let's see what happens if I just try to change it now. Content override. Okay, let's change it. All right, so then you can do it in a completely different way if you'd like it. Right? This one's a bit different. So that's it. So yeah, that's really it. I don't have much more for you. I don't have all the answers yet, but it seems like it could be a really nice tool, and I'm excited. I'm going to keep trying to use it and build these recurring things or these announcements that I make, send out to more than one person, and share them via layouts. Thanks for watching.